Hi, it's Tové, your pot's bestie, and welcome to Friday Fables, where we turn the chaos of chronic illness into cute little stories that help you feel a little more understood and a lot less alone. Now sit back, grab some water, maybe with a little salt, and let's get into today's fable. The Girl Who Glimmered. Once upon a time, in a little town where the sun always seemed to sparkle, lived a girl named Lila. She was quiet, curious, and just a little bit odd. Not in a bad way, but in that fairy dust on your shoes kind of way. Lila had a secret. Her body didn't quite work the same as everyone else's. Some mornings her legs felt like jelly, standing up made the world spin like a carousel, and stairs were the ultimate villain in her fairy tale. Still, Lila had dreams. She wanted to explore, to dance barefoot in the garden, to climb the hill behind her house where wildflowers grew like confetti. But one day, something strange happened. She tried to walk to the post office and felt her heart gallop like a wild horse. Her vision blurred, her chest fluttered, and she had to sit on the curb outside Mrs. Lovelace's bakery. She felt ashamed, even though she'd done nothing wrong. She whispered, "Why does my body betray me?" That night, under a string of fairy lights in her room, Lila made a choice. She couldn't control everything, but she could learn. She started keeping a journal. Every dizzy spell, every racing heart, every time her legs forgot how to leg, she wrote it down. She called it her Glimmer journal, because even on her worst days, she could write down one tiny thing that glimmered. A cat in the window, a stranger's kind smile, the smell of cinnamon bread. And then, one magical Thursday, she met a gentle physio named Juniper who told her, "You're not broken, your compass just points in a different direction." Together, they made a plan. A few slow stretches in the morning, a snack before standing, compression socks that made her laugh the first time she tried them. They practiced lying down marches, fierce fairy breathing, and enchanted tilt test tango. That one wasn't her favorite, but it did make a great journal entry. Weeks passed. Lila still had flutters and crashes, but her glimmers grew brighter. She shared her journal online and found thousands of others, glittering souls who felt like wilting flowers too. They called themselves the Glimmerings, and together they started a quiet little revolution of softness, strength, and sparkle. One afternoon, Lila stood at the bottom of the hill behind her house. She looked up. It was steep. Her heart fluttered. But this time, she smiled. She didn't need to race to the top. She just needed to start, one step at a time. She placed her foot on the first stone and whispered, "For every dizzy spell, I've stood up again," and climbed. Because the girl who glimmered, she didn't just glow, she grew. Thank you for listening to this week's Friday Fable. If the story glimmered for you, feel free to share it with someone who might need it too. And as always, stay sparkly.